welcome back to another reset video. Honestly, I'm feeling really tired.
My body's like, please sit down.
But we move, right? So today's all about getting myself back on track mentally, physically, and just resetting my space and energy. I also have a lot of exams coming up the next week, and I am honestly really worried for them. But I do feel like every time life gets really chaotic, it's important to actually do a deep clean, organize everything. And I feel like that helps my brain so much. So I'm really glad to be doing these every month. So we're going to be doing a full reset today. We're going to be deep cleaning. We need to review my October goals and set new ones. So it's going to be one of those slow, productive days where we try to get our life together for November. And if you guys are also having a reset day of your own, come along with me and let's get started. Guys, I just finished one study work block, but now I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna make my coffee and my staple breakfast, which is an egg avocado toast. I feel like I have this every morning, but it always tastes good. This is my egg avocado toast. I'm so sorry that looks really ugly, but my avocado I was cutting in half. It went like that. And I have my iced caramel latte. So we're gonna devour this and get started on cleaning after. Okay, so the first thing or area we're gonna clean is the bedroom. It is a freaking mess. Okay, please don't judge. But this is what it's looking like. I got this new clothing area. I mean, not clothing, bag area where we can store the stuff, but I need to sort that out too. Got the desk here looking bad. And I'm actually, this time I'm going to do something different. I'm going to set a timer so that I can finish the thing under pressure. I know that sounds bad, but I feel like I'm just wasting a lot of time doing all this cleaning. And even though it's a good thing to be doing, I think that I could be way more efficient if there was a timer in the background. Start that and we'll get started with that. Also, please don't forget to follow my socials. I will link them all up here. I just started my new content creator account, so if you're interested in short form reels and such, you can go have a look on there. Also, we just installed a new TV with the Nintendo and the PS5 in our bedroom, so this is really exciting. Okay, let us start the timer. November always feels like the month to slow down and realign, so I'm starting this reset where it's easiest, which is my bedroom. I've learned that your environment often mirrors your mind, and when things start to feel messy or overwhelming, beginning small like making your bed creates an instant sense of order. Next, I start the laundry. I like doing this early because by the time I'm done cleaning, I can hang everything up right away. It's a little rhythm that keeps the whole process flowing. Then I move on to cleaning all the surfaces, wiping down my desk, shelves, and there's something therapeutic about watching the dust disappear and seeing more clear space again. A clean room doesn't just look good, but it clears your mental space too. So, the room is 10 times cleaner now. I was feeling hungry, so I ordered a bibimbap for lunch. With that being said, now I think we're gonna move on to the kitchen. I really need to clean the sink first. There's quite a number of dishes from this morning, so let's get that done. Starting with unloading the dishwasher. Honestly, this has become one of my favorite small routines. Having a dishwasher saves so much time and mental load. After that, I do a quick grocery run to restock for the week. One thing that really helps me stay intentional is the 5-4-3-2-1 grocery method. And that is basically where you buy 5 fruits and vegetables, 4 proteins, 3 carbs, 2 snacks, and 1 treat. It keeps shopping simple and balanced without overbuying. And lastly, I always make sure to tackle my bathroom last. Hi guys, just changed, but I'm in like a basic fit. But I'm about to meet my boyfriend. He just bought this big fat wagon, and we have football in there. But we are planning to go to the park and like have dinner there, and also just spend some time there. I think we're gonna play some football, obviously. So I'm just wearing like a basic outfit, but I gotta go meet him downstairs now. It's always a balance. Make sure you guys actually go outside for a bit every day. Oh! What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna get this bike right now, so I'll see you guys there. I am planning to go with guanciale or this one. Before I start this section, I just want to say I really love y'all so much. And I have big dreams to do something with content and build my own business one day. And I just want to say, all 650 of you, I love you guys so much, genuinely. So, I had a lot of interesting things that actually happened in October. I wrote a list down here. I don't even think these are all of the things, but I feel like these are the ones that I can remember, so I'm just gonna talk about it. The first thing I really want to let y'all know is that I've started the 75 soft challenge, and it's currently day 22 already. I have a whole wall full of this, and it's going pretty good. I think that it's kind of consistent. If you want to see everyday content on this, because I do post every day on my Instagram, please do go follow up there. Like, I literally post an update like every single day, or I post a lot of day in my lives. And I work hard on that, girl, so please. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to talk about is I actually went to a Dior event, and it was so awesome. Like, there was a lot. I got to see their new collection, and everything was so nice. I'm so grateful that I got to like go there, and the cafe food that we had was so bomb. Oh my god. How did I forget about this? But the third one is the Bullet for My Valentine concert. I am so happy that I got to go to that in Singapore. I've actually never been to a rock/metal concert, so they also had a special guest, which was While She Sleeps, and they gained a new fan. Can I just say, that show was awesome, and it was crazy. There was like a mosh pit and everything, but I didn't want to get in there because I don't know, I don't feel like that confident right now to do something like that. I'm gonna get hurt, girl. I know that. Ooh, I had a Halloween party, like I said in the intro. That was really fun. I've never been to the one at my school, so today was the first year. And I'll definitely be going to more because that was crazy. There was like an escape room. And then lastly, I went to Universal Studios for the first time. Can you believe I've been in Singapore for like more than a year, but I never went to USS? Like, girl, what am I doing with my life? I should go to Sentosa more. I really like Sentosa. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but Singapore is just boring. Maybe it's because I'm not Singaporean. I don't actually know my way around in Singapore. And I mean, if you're Singaporean and you live here, comment down below like what is something that I have to try going to, and I'll see if I have or not. But yeah. Okay, let's move on to the goals and reflections. Okay, like always, I always like to start off the new month by reflecting on my goals and setting new ones for the new month. I really want to check in with myself to understand what changed and what did not, so I can further improve on it. So the first goal I had last month was to try out a new hobby, and that has been going pretty well, I would say. I've been trying to go to the gym more consistently, at least 4 times a week, and I recently just bought a skateboard. To be honest, I've never skated before, so every time I try to travel on it right now, it is really difficult. It's difficult for me to balance and do any trick, so I think that this will be a very long process to see if I'm actually going to stick through with it, and I'm really excited to see what how many like improvements I can make through this. Goal number 2 that I had was to create a work-life balance, and I feel like there has been significant improvement. As y'all know, this has been a gigantic goal of 2025 for me. It is getting better in a sense that when I try to wake up, I don't try to like get to my phone immediately, or basically I've been setting clearer boundaries, I feel. And honestly, a tip, I really think it's so important to know how to transition from work mode to rest mode, and that took me so long to actually understand. And I feel like the best tip I can give is that there should be something that makes you switch between the two. So right in the middle. It can be like 1 minute of meditation, 5 minutes of journaling, or like even lighting a candle. Anything to you that makes you think, okay, wait, I'm switching my brain now, to, okay, I'm gonna relax. The third goal I had was to be open to new experiences. I think this one really shaped my mind in October. I tried to say yes to more opportunities and people that might have scared me before to take that opportunity, I mean. Now for November, looking ahead, I feel like my gigantic goal this month is to focus on gratitude and intentionality. My first goal is to practice gratitude. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to write 3 things that I'm grateful for every single night or morning, whichever one works best for me. But I feel like it's so important to express gratitude. And I feel like people don't actually take the time out of their day to be thankful for what they already have. We are pretty much really privileged to already have a lot of the things that we do. Okay, the second goal I have is oddly specific, but it's to pack my lunch 3 times a week. I know how that sounds, but it's not only just for money, but it's also to show that, okay, like I'm prepared, and to show myself that wellness doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. My third goal is to actually improve my time management by actually sticking to my daily schedule instead of just writing it down. And lastly, I want to try to reduce my screen time to 20 to 30% if possible, because I am actually always working on my devices. But sometimes I feel like I spend so much time online that I forget all the things that are downstairs my house. There's this gigantic park, and it's important to embrace with nature and do other things than just be chronically online. The goal isn't to disconnect completely, but it's to reconnect with real life. People back then didn't have phones, so, you know, I should stop being on my phone so much. I just hate it. It also just gives me migraines, right? Anyway, so that's all my goals for the upcoming month, and if you're watching this, I hope that this is a reminder that resets don't really have to be perfect. You don't need to have your whole life together to start all over again. Just try to start at your own pace. Also, if you guys stayed this far, tell me something. Like, comment down below. What is one thing that you're working on this month, and how are you going to achieve that goal? Okay, guys, so I just took a shower before I, wind down and get ready for bed, and also do a digital clean while I do a face mask. I wanted to open this because I just bought it. I think this is a local brand in Singapore, but I saw that they had this water bottle, and you could put your phone magnetically on the bottle. Anyway, I'll explain what I mean when I open this, but I thought this is really cool, and it's huge. It's in this big box, so look at how big this is, guys. It's a literal jug. Hello? It's literally a jug. And the mouth, I like how it's this one where you can just go like that, because I don't like the straw ones, to be honest. And here is the thing that really got me, was that you can put your phone here, and sometimes I film at the gym and I don't like putting it at 0.5. I'm not the type to bring a tripod to the gym because I just get nervous. But anyways, let's try it out with my phone. We're just gonna have to try like this. That is so cool. Are you kidding? Obsessed. And my boyfriend is here saying hello.
Hi.
Hello.